Hello everybody and welcome back to Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. It's me, Dark Master for Dark Master Series Gaming. In the last episode we ventured into the other dimension and met with Elvira to ask about what had happened to our version of Plachta. And it turned out that because her soul is in the body of a doll, upon arriving in the dream world, her soul was untethered from her doll-like body and she had lost her soul. So we have agreed to help Elvira find Plachta's soul. She is very cut up about it. So that is where we left off, and we're going to continue now and see what the story has to offer us in this episode. So let's get going, guys. So hello everybody, we are back in the Atelier. Last episode we did quite a lot of synthesis. I'm sorry if that was the majority of the video. We needed to upgrade our weapons, our armors, just a little bit to be able to deal with the boss. We did do it a couple of times and failed, thus why we needed to upgrade a little bit. We didn't really have many good materials with traits on to be able to transfer over either, which is a big part of this game, unfortunately. So yeah, we did improve a little bit, and we did improve our items as well. So we're going to go and speak with Elvira over at the Dream Tree. So with the Dream Cradle. And that's, is there anything over here that we can pick up? No, it's just well, let's see what she's got to say. Sophie, I'm really sorry about Plachta. It's okay, I'm not mad. Let's just figure out how to get his soul back. Alright. How does one even begin searching for a soul? I can't imagine it would be easily visible. That's right, you can't touch them either. Can't see or touch them, eh? Then how are we meant to track it down? Well, you can't see or touch a soul, but sometimes you can hear its voice. The stronger your bond with its owner, the easier it is to hear, I think. A disembodied voice. Why do I feel like I've heard about something like that before? Maybe because Sophie told you that she could hear a voice in the ruins. Because I heard a voice. There we have it. They're catching up. Remember, I heard Plachta's voice deep in the ruins. That's right. Guess you weren't just hearing things after all. There's no question, it was Plachta's voice. I'd recognise it anywhere. What do you think, Ellie? Could Plachta's soul be there? Those ruins are in a dimension that's a little out of sync with the Roytail you all know. How could she have ended up there? Could I have some time to investigate? Alright, if you find anything, tell us right away, okay? I promise, I won't keep any more secrets from you. Well, there's not much we can do now but head back to town and wait for Ellie. So we need to return to the Atelier for now, so let's get back. First thing I want to do is I want to go to the Crystal Sparkle Pavilion, and I want to clear up some of these character events as well. I want to pick up some more tasks. I want to make a little bit more money. There we go. Oh, this is the one where we can put the 2 tawns in, I bet, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want to put the tawns in just yet. I mean, should we pick these up? We'll accept this one. Right, well, let's pick up some of these then. I think we can do crackling water better, can't we? Right. Well, there we go. That's all the requests that we can put onto us. Let's go to the residential district and advance. It looks like it's Diebold. Oh no, it might be Elias. So you never knew this guy used to be a knight, huh? Guess it's not something you casually bring up. It was a very long time ago. Long time ago, my ass. You showed up here way after I did. How long have you been here for, Elias? Long enough to have already been Roytail's #1 super bodyguard when Diebold here turned up. No one could match me, so I got all the bodyguard requests. Could have died of overwork. A super bodyguard. I have never heard of it. Is that a new career you were pursuing? Jeez, let it go. Point is, when Mr. X Knight first got here, I asked him to join me. Took a lot off my plate, let me tell you. Don't know where it'd be without him. It is I who should be thanking you for taking in a man still overwhelmed by his new surroundings. I will never forget your kindness. Simply recalling it summons anew my feelings of gratitude. I must show you reverence, for you are my saviour. May I call you sir? Gah, I told you right at the beginning that I don't like that kind of stuff. Sir, just don't sit right with me. Call me Elias, or nothing at all. If you say so, sir. What did I just... This guy's a lost cause. You two are such good friends. Right, so we've got to go at the commercial district. I wonder what do we need to hand in to Erlet here? You haven't heard of any good ways to turn a profit, have you? Haha, you sure do like making money, huh? You betcha. That's what brought me here, you know. My dream of becoming rich. That's your dream? Well, I guess it's good to be honest about it. Wait, why come to earned wage to make that a reality? Couldn't you have done that back home? You're not wrong there, but in my case, well, what I really needed was time. What do you mean? Basically our business back home crumbled, and then the debt started piling up. We only have a month left to scrape together the interest, at the very least, or they'd take the store. I'm sorry to hear that. Is it a lot of money? Well, I did the math, and it comes for about 10 million coal, I guess. Come again? 10 times a million. It's a big store, and it's been in the family for generations. Takes a lot to keep it afloat. But, what are you going to do, Willette? There's no way you could raise that much. The loan's not really an issue. I've already earned enough here to pay that off. Not in coal exactly, but I've been rounding up big ticket items. What could be worth anything near that much? That's what being a merchant is all about, searching high and low for the best items you can find. And this world is made from dreams, right? So every so often a real juicy rarity shows up. Usually from people who've come from the past looking to sell what they've brought along with them. If I can hang on to those antiques, you can bet they'll be worth a fortune back home. Oh, I see. So that's why you're always so focused on earning money. Well, I'm the daughter of merchants after all. I've never not been interested in turning a profit. But just paying back the debt won't be enough to save the business alone. That's why I want to keep on earning coal here, so I can go home a mega millionaire. Raising that much coal is impressive on its own, but you're still going to keep going. You really are amazing, Alette. That kind of devotion is inspiring. It's never too late for you to start saving, Sophie. So hang on a moment. There's a gathering icon over here, so there must be something that we need to gather. That's probably what the icon was. Oh, it'll be the crackling water, no doubt. You watch. Yeah. Crackling water. There we go. We'll get some more. Some more over here. If I can find it. Ah, there we go. I'm just going to have a look around. Supposed to be another landmark around here somewhere, so we're going to have a look around anyway. Pretty sure this was where we went before and it marked it off on the map. Yep, Bell Square, there we go. So there must be somewhere else. We'll have a good look around, see if we can find it. I'm guessing it's going to be over here then. Oh, actually, went too far, have I? How do I get down there? Oh well, can't believe we've never seen that before. Right, okay. Next up, it's the Atelier. I understand that you were worried, but you are wearing yourself out. I realise it may not be easy, but you must find some way of taking your mind off things. Like what? Well, for example, how about a little alchemy contest? We each synthesize the same item, and the one who achieves higher quality wins. Is that not a nice and simple? I'm not sure I'm in the mood for a contest. The other Plachta were here. I am sure she would say that only third-rate alchemists back down from a challenge. Huh, don't think she'd be that mean. Well then, that makes me the winner by default. How do you think the other Plachta would feel if she woke up to learn I had beaten you? I'm not sure I want to imagine it. Alright, I'm in. That's more like it. Now I propose we see who can synthesize the best pure water. There is to be no holding back. I want you trying your hardest. Understood, Sophie? Of course. May the best alchemist win. So, synthesize a pure water with a quality of 60 or higher. Okie doke. Here we go. Snowflake crystal and spirit tears. Yeah, this looks good. Plachta, I'm ready. Alright, I guess I'll take a look at yours now. No, there is no need. There is no question which of us is the winner. I was not even close. I still have a long way to go, it seems. Are you sure? Yours looks pretty good to me. Plus I'm from way in the future. Maybe that's making a difference. Perhaps, but I suspect the disparity between us is rooted in something beyond skill. Something beyond skill? Hey, Plachta, why did you decide to learn alchemy? At first it was to save my hometown. It suffered terribly from drought, and I hoped that alchemy might be able to help. And is that still the reason? No, I succeeded in stopping the drought, so now I am focusing on research alongside a fellow alchemist. The more we research, the more we will learn, and the more items we will be able to synthesize. Only, I have never really thought about the purpose of it all. You'll figure it out someday, I'm sure of it. After what you just told me, there's no mistake, you're definitely the Plachta I know. She's told me before about the time she saved her hometown from drought. Then it's true. That doll Elvira has is really me from the future. Yep. Wow, I can't believe you're really her. I would never have imagined that the Plachta I know used to worry about things like this. What's so funny? You're thinking something rude, aren't you? No, not at all. Good news, you two. Seems like Ellie's made some progress. Really? Really, let's go and pay her a visit. Well, let's take no time. Oh, actually, just quickly pop here. And we'll hand in this Zettel. And the crackling water. There we go. And let's go and speak to Elvira. Ramizel said you'd made some progress. Is that true? Yep. The ruins where you heard Plachta's voice turned out to be a big clue. I think a soul was drawn to that place by the drain core there. The drain core? What's that? Be that big crystal you saw behind the boss. I'm not sure how to explain. Think of it like the beating heart of Erd Wedge. What's Plachta's soul doing there? The drain core is something I made so that people could live in this world. It takes in the dream visions people see when they sleep and uses them to maintain Erd Wedge. And because it draws in dream visions, it often attracts other non-physical things too. I see. So that means we've got to fight the big fish again. This is going to be one heck of a rough day. No worries. I put that water dragon there to guard the drain core. I've told it not to hurt you. Haha, woo, we owe you one. The biggest question now is how we capture her soul once we find it. Right, if only we had a soul stone, I could synthesize something to catch it. A soul stone, eh? It's a rare item you need. Perker and I might just be able to help. Between Roytail's two best merchants, they will surely find what you need. Hold up, are we sure they can even be found on this side? I don't know, but Perker might have a clue. Let's head to her shop and ask. Yeah, it's a long shot, but it's worth a try. So let's go to Perker's shop. Hi, Perker. Oh, Alette, what's got you so riled up? Well, there's actually something I wanted to ask you. A soul stone? I don't think I've heard of one before. What do they look like? They're just like ordinary stones, but they're perfectly round. A perfectly round stone. I wonder. Wait, really? You have one? I'm pretty sure I have something that fits that description. Let me just take a look in the back. Guess you didn't need me at all in the end, eh? That's not true. If you hadn't thought to ask Perker, this could have taken us days. Besides, I did actually have a tool that could help find Plachta's soul. We could have used my compass of Hades, if only I hadn't dropped it when I came to this world. I know what's gone is gone, but it's frustrating to have lost it just when we need it most. If I lost something that valuable, frustrated wouldn't even begin to describe how I'd be feeling. Phew, sorry about the wait. Is this the stone you were looking for? Wow, a soul stone. You really had one. I'll take that as a yes then. I picked it up by chance ages ago, before I even met Alette. The owner told me it was extremely rare, so I snapped it up, but I couldn't find a buyer. Suppose something that looks like an ordinary rock is kind of tough to sell. Anyway, I'm guessing you have a use for this. Yep, I really need it to help Plachta. I see. Then it's yours free of charge. Just hurry off and help her, okay? Wait, I can't just... Don't worry about it. It's not doing anyone any good sitting around collecting dust in my storeroom. Perker, thank you. I'll use it to save Plachta. Just you watch. Think up a recipe. Right, a soul cage. Come up with a recipe for an item to capture Plachta's soul. I'm not sure how we do that. Oh, we could use one of these. No, we'll not. Alright, let's pop back to the atelier for now. Now that we have a soul stone, we should be okay for materials. I just need to think about what I'm going to make. Souls are formless, fragile things, so I'll need something that can transport one safely. Let's see, something good for transportation that I can make from nearby materials. Perhaps a kind of cage? And if I attune the soul stone to Plachta's soul... Alright, I think I've got an idea more or less. Now I just have to make it. Synthesize a soul cage. Well, let's get going. No, we didn't even have to put the bits in. So there we go. That's good. Okay, it's done. Impressive as always, Sophie. Whoa, when did you all get here? Even Elvira's here. She was worried about you, so she came to see how you were doing, in secret, of course. I mean, this is all my fault. Thanks for worrying, but it's okay. It came out just fine. What a clever creation. I never would have thought of using a cage. Now we can transport Plachta's soul safely. I'm glad to hear you both like it. You're amazing, Sophie. I can't believe you made something like this so easily. She's right, you know. You're a much better alchemist than I'll ever be. Aren't you lucky to have such a talented granddaughter, Rami? Yeah. Wait? What? Oh dear. Eh? What? What's wrong? Why are you all looking at me like that? You know, Ellie, it's not very polite to talk about me like I'm an old lady. But Sophie really is your granddaughter, isn't she? She's my what? Wait a second, Elvira. Is that really true? Is Ramizel really my grandma? Of course. Why are you all acting so... Oh, I see. You hadn't realised it, huh? You see, Sophie's actually from a little bit farther in the future than you, Rami. She's your real, honest-to-goodness granddaughter. I see. Did you know about this, Sophie? I had my suspicions, but I couldn't be sure. After all, I only ever knew my grandmother as an old lady. Yeah, right. I guess that makes sense. Should I still keep calling you Ramizel? I suppose. It's not, I mean, It doesn't sound wrong to me or anything. I'm sure this must be a lot for both of you to take in. However, we must not let it distract us from searching for Plachtas for my future self's soul. Yeah, that's right. We need to start looking right away. Right, Ramizel? Yeah, of course. It's nice to meet you. Right, same here. Hey, what's wrong with those two? It's like they've forgotten how to speak. Perhaps it would be for the best if you did not say anything further for now. Head to the depths of the Sea King's domain. Okie doke, let's get going. Plachta, if you can hear me, say something. How is it, Sophie? Can you hear Plachta's voice? No, not a word. And her voice was so clear last time. Elvira said the drain core draws souls in, right? Maybe we've got to get a little closer. Let's just pick up whatever this says here. Must be here, is it? Yeah. It seems the dragon truly has been pacified. Looks that way. Hey Sophie, you can come out now. Got it. Plachta, can you hear me? If you can, say something. Come on, Plachta, please. No response, I take it. I don't get it. Elvira said she should be here. Perhaps she's not as close to the drain core as we thought, but rather somewhere else within the ruins. Then we'll just have to walk around calling out her name. Alette, I'm afraid it wouldn't be that easy. These ruins are extensive. Oh, I guess I hadn't thought of that. Hey Ramizel, are there any other dream cores? Oh, of course, that's it. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I do know there are more in other places. Then maybe that's where Plachta's soul has gone. Yeah, let's head back to Ellie and ask her where the nearest one is. Right. That was an extraordinary insight, Elias. Consider me impressed. Ha, now we just gotta hope it gets us somewhere. Well, let's have a little look around here. I mean, there's nothing there, is there? No. So we need to go back and talk to Elvira again. I think while we're here we should finish off some of our quests. that everything? Okie doke. I'm happy with that. Right, back to the dream tree. I think you might be right. Every dream core is vital to Erd Wedge, but they're all made from different kinds of dreams. So there's definitely a chance that Plachta was drawn to the one that she finds the most comfortable. You were right, Elias. Don't go getting all excited. That still means we don't know where she's at. So where is the closest dream core? It's deep in a cave. Could you explain in a little more detail? A cave south of Roytail, I think. Through the swamp past the western forest. Right, I know the place. But are you sure there's a dream core there? Well, deep inside the cave is the entrance to the other dimension where the dream core actually is. Cave on the other side of the swamp. Got it. Let's get going as soon as we... You won't be able to get there unless you can make it snow. Rami, do you have the weather tool? Good question. I certainly have it, but... Ramizel, you haven't replenished its power, have you? Haha, well, I haven't really needed to go there recently. And besides, it's kind of a pain to do. Then how about you ask Sophie to do it? Me? Good idea. I bet Sophie will be able to do a better job than I ever could. Oh, and you'll need the recipe too. Obtain the glacial Larimar. Good grief, Ramizel. Oh, I'd say it's only natural to leave things to an expert. I never imagined a day like this would come. My grandma is relying on me. I know she's not quite the same woman I knew, but it's still nice. Alright, just leave it to me. I'm sure you'll do wonderfully. Right, let's return to the Atelier. So we're going back again. We've got a lot of character events to do. Sophie, may I ask you something? What is it? Well, it is concerning the doll version of me. What exactly happened to her? What led me to abandon my human form and transfer my soul into a doll? Well... Sorry, but I don't think I can tell you. Could you tell me why? If I explain why Plachta took on a doll's body, I'd also have to tell you about some things that happened in the past. But I feel like it isn't my place to talk about it, since it's so important to both of you. I'm sorry, I know that might seem unfair. No, there is no need to apologise. It is as you say. I got caught up in how intriguing the matter is and neglected to consider the other Plachta. Once I get stuck on something, I lose sight of everything else. It is an unfortunate habit of mine. Even her earnestness reminds me of the other Plachta. Your friendship level with Plachta is increased by 1. Unbroken focus is now available. Red weather controls snow. Learned how to make glacial Larimar. Right. Well, let's see if we've got the ingredients to make one. We do. Let's see. Alright, this should do it. You seriously are incredible, Sophie. Far better than me. You really think so? Of course I do. Did you learn all this by yourself? No way. Everything I know about alchemy, I learned from Plachta. That is to say, someday I will be Sophie's mentor. I admit, it is still a little hard to believe. Haha, I know how you feel. I'm still trying to get my head around her being my, No, I understand. It must have been a shock. Of course it'll take time to sink in. I just wish Ellie had found a more tactful way to tell us. As do I. Believe me, it was no less awkward for me than it was for you. We can talk this over properly once we've dealt with the matter at hand. Right now, we have a soul to find. Nothing matters more than a life, right? Exactly. Hey Sophie, how's the recharging going? Great, I've just finished. Huh? What have you two been up to? You look a little ragged. We just got done with a job. Seriously though, what was with those things? What happened? Some particularly vicious monsters were reported, so we went to take care of them. But they did clad themselves in strange black auras and fought so fearsomely, even we were hard pressed. Never been put through my paces like that before. Some kind of new species, I reckon. That's worrying. We certainly need to make sure the town is safe from them. But that can wait until we've rescued Plachta's soul. Do you two need a breather? Huh, who do you think we are? We've just got walking off, and we'll be right as rain. Indeed, nothing matters more than a life. Did I say something strange? Nope. Right, let's get going. Weather control tools, snow. By using the glacial Larimar at pale blue control panels, you can make it snow in your current area. Snowy conditions may bring about changes in the world, such as freezing bodies of water. The newly formed ice may bridge the gap to previously inaccessible locations and gathering spots. Note also that changes in water level due to rainfall will be preserved after the water is frozen, giving you some control over the position of the ice that forms. If snowy weather isn't getting you anywhere by itself, try experimenting with the water levels too. So let's head to Urk's Ice Caves. Where is Urk's Ice Caves? That's the question. Well, I guess if we step outside, we'll find out. Oh, Ramizel. Oh, Sophie. Hello. Yes, hello. Why are we acting like two people who've never met before? I don't think of you as a stranger. No, well, we're not strangers after all. Maybe we should, yeah, see you. She definitely isn't over the shock of learning that she has a granddaughter. Not that I'm having the easiest time coming to grips with her being my grandma either. Why do I feel like this? I wish I could just talk to her properly. So we're following the blue marker on the map. So what are we looking for here? Oh, we've got an event. Be some of these character events that we noticed on the map. People certainly say the swords he crafts prioritise style over substance. However, they are mistaken. In my experience, they make for most excellent weapons. But why pay for it in the first place? Didn't that cost a fortune? In my previous profession, our equipment expenses were covered, so... Anyway. What's going on with Diebold? He's a lot more chatty than usual today. Never seen him in action before. He could talk the hoops off a barrel without weaponry. Once he gets going, there's no stopping him. He's probably forgotten we're even here. So he's like a weapons expert. I bet he's seen and tried out lots of different kinds. He used to lead an order of knights, so he had to be knowledgeable in such things. Yeah, that's... Wait, what? Diebold used to lead his own order? He sure did. You didn't know? He was a young hero commander, lauded for saving his kingdom from monstrous threats. What? I never knew he was that big of a deal. But why would someone like that quit being a knight to become a bodyguard instead? Wow, would you look at the time? I got a skedaddle. Good luck, Sophie. Bye now. Oh, there she goes. What was all that about? I am merely trying to say what would remain if one subtracted all the artistic elements from... Sophie, are you with me so far? Hold on, was it not Perker I was conversing with? Gosh, I get what Perker means now. Our friendship with Diebold has increased by 1. We just need to double check our equipment. No, not our equipment, it's our items. Because we knew we had a pickaxe there ready for it. So, we've got the pickaxe. We've got a few adventure tools there. So they're going to help us out when we come to mining and fishing. I think we're going to run into another event here. Nah, don't know about that. If there was a surefire trick to it, I would have been all over that. Yeah, I know. No such thing as a free meal and whatever. Sounds like they might be talking about work. Huh? Oh, hey there, Sophie. What can I get for you? Nothing special. I was just in the area, so I thought I'd drop by. Chatting about money again. Of course, that's our livelihood. That's it. Hey, Sophie. It's about time I took some more failures off your hands, right? Hey, I don't screw up that often. Oh, guess I'm just going to have to stick to the usual stuff for a while. Hold up. Wouldn't the successful alchemy stuff fetch a way higher price? Sure, but then I'd have to pay to get the goods in the first place, right? Well, it's not like I can just give you the good items for free. Alchemy is my job after all. In that case, how about you learn some alchemy yourself, Alette? That way, the sky's the limit. That's it. Perker, you're a genius. If I was an alchemist, I could just make things myself and then sell whatever I wanted. Exactly. And since you can pass on all your mistakes to me, it's a win-win kind of deal. Huh? But Perker, you won't be doing any of the work. Time is money, and that time's a wasting. We'd better strike while the iron's hot. Yep. Sophie, Master, please allow me to become your pupil. What? I can't do that. I'm still getting lessons from Plachta myself. Oh, don't be like that. Come on, please. Pretty please. Alright. I'll show you something simple the next time you come to the atelier. Hooray! Thanks, Sophie. I promise you, I'm going to work real hard at this. I just don't know if I'll prove much of a teacher. So, Oh, well, let's fight some of these, because they're part of our quest. Oh. That's that quest done. Oh, let's gather some more taunts, because we need some taunt. Let's try out this fishing spot. I think we can get this pony now. We'll have a try here. I've got managed to defeat it. Oh. What's this? At BugNet major gathering spots, you can determine the components and quality of the materials you will gather by playing a minigame. During the game, component icons will appear on the screen at irregular intervals. Catch the icons with the analog stick and X to assign bonuses to the material. If you gather 4 or more component icons, your oldest ones will be overwritten with the newest. Keep an eye on the timer in the top left corner of the screen. When it reaches 0, the game will end. You can extend the time limit by raising your gathering tool's effective levels. Okay. Okie doke. I've got a magnet stone. That's cool. Well, let's continue on.
苦手ってわけじゃねえけど、さすがに森の中は虫が多いな。
Must have to change the weather to ice somewhere. That's the only way I can think about getting across there. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, we can't because that's a mallet, right? Ah, right. We've got a traveller's vest. Let's have a look at that and see what it's like. Well, that's a bit better for her. We'll put that on her. Till we get something else. Now where? Now where are we going? Round, down and out there. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the area, and then we're going to go back to the Atelier, just so that we can fast travel there when we need to, and then we're ready for the next part of the adventure. Right, so we must be able to change the weather in this area. Oh, didn't even realise that was a monster there. Okay, well, let's just go with it.
これって素材だよな。
これをここにっと。故郷が干ばつで苦しんでいたせいか、雨を見ていると心が安らぎます。
糸って採取できるもんなんだろう。てか、これ
There's some barrels there. Didn't even see them.
ジメジメして気持ち悪い。体からキノコが生えそうだよ。
Got a long way to go. Oh, so the first time we get to try this out.
雪っていくつになってもワクワクしちゃうよね。 材が手に入りました。
You know, I think we'd be able to get there now because the ice is on. So we'll have a look around and see if we can get that chest. And we'll fight this enemy that's over here. Yeah, because there was a bridge here and now we can get over. That's good. Very good indeed. New area for us to explore. Let's have a look over here. Oh, there's a big mushroom for us to fight. And let's see if we can kill this thing. Oh, well, thankfully we got through that.
まだまだ強くなるよ。力がみなぎってきた。
私は強くなれる
少し
という
強くなれた気がします。
Oh, we've got another grenade ring. See if it's any better than the one that we've got. It's not. And we'll put it onto her though. Right, let's have a look in our basket. We've got our tools here. Let's heal some people up a little bit. One use. 3 more uses here. 1, 2. That should be alright for now. Alright. Right, we'll find where we're going. We'll get the fast travel point for it. And then we will go back to the atelier, restock, and save it and draw close to the episode. And then in the next episode we will continue with the ice cave. Is it? Yeah, Urk's ice cave. Although we have to get there first. Whoops, wrong button. Right. So it's right at the bottom. So we just continue across here. Let's make it rain first. And then do we put the snow on? Is that how it works? No, it doesn't seem like it. No, that's fine. I guess we're going to have to go the long way around. Ah, it seems our path is blocked. The cave is on the other side. Ramazel, is there another way around? This road is the only one I know. I swear this boulder wasn't here last time. Bet we could push this thing all day and it wouldn't budge an inch. What's the plan now? I may have an idea. Oh really? Need a big bomb. I happen to know a bomb recipe for just this situation. So it's one of them huge massive bombs, isn't it? Perhaps that will take care of it. Well then, let's go back to the atelier. We can come back once we've synthesized it. So yeah, in the previous games they had like mining bombs. So it's probably going to be called a mining bomb. Right, let's pop to the atelier then. First things first though, we're going to go and hand in some of our quests. The character event first. Whoops, that's right, I just remembered that I had a question for you, Sophie. The era that you're from, what's it like? In what way? What kind of country you lived in? What kinds of problems it had? All the latest trends? Tell me whatever you can. Well, if you've got the time to spare. So that's what it's like. Thanks, Sophie. I really appreciate you answering all my questions. Sorry to keep you so long though. I didn't think you'd have so much to ask. Now I can fill in 3 different gaps I had in my history. Wait, is that why you kept grilling me? And what do you mean by gaps? I've been compiling a written history filled with stories from people from all different ages. You have? But why? I love compiling all sorts of historical knowledge. It's a hobby of mine. So that's why. I thought you seemed strangely enthusiastic. Ah, come on. You didn't think I spent all my time lazing around, did you? Well, yes. You didn't have to answer that one. Oh, whatever. Can't wait to sit down and record all this after I close up. This is going to be great. Yep, let us make some money, please. Let's report some of these. We've accepted all the requests. Alright, let's go back to the Atelier. Think we'll make this bomb and then we'll save it. So what kind of bomb are you thinking of? I once used a blasting charge to divert a river in order to save my hometown from drought. That is the bomb I wish to try using now. Wow, that sounds just like what we need. So I hope now all we have to do is synthesize it. You received the How to Make Demolition Bombs reference text. Right. So let's read that book. How to make demolition bombs. So it's called a demolition bomb then. Okay, so we're getting recipes for all sorts now. Alright, we're going to make a demolition bomb then. The Plachta synthesis, is it? Or haven't we got the recipe yet? Already learned. So where's this demolition bomb at then? Have I missed it? Oh, there we go, demolition bomb. So we need to make a normal bomb first. So let's get on with that. Plachta, looks like you've finished. Yep, and it's all thanks to you. But where did that come from? I do not believe I did anything particularly special. Anyway, now we can do something about that boulder. We ought to hurry back there and test this bomb. So we're going to save it now. So everybody, that is going to be it for this episode of Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. Our next task is to use the demolition bomb we've just made to destroy the boulder blocking the way to the ice caves. So in this episode we have done a lot of character events, we've killed some monsters and did some requests, and we've advanced the story for some of our main characters who we meet on a regular basis. Yeah, if you've liked the content, please give me a like and a sub. Until next time when we continue with our journey, that's it from me, and I will see you guys on the flip side.